Hello guys, welcome to Daddy in the Dawn. We have reached the last 16 of the African Cup of Nations 2023. It's in 2024, you work that one out. Whatever year it is, it has been a tournament of shocks with Algeria, Tunisia, Ghana all crashing out, Equatorial Guinea and Cape Verde topping their groups, which has left us with a fairly open draw for the rest of this tournament. Hopefully more twists and turns as it develops. But before we give you our prediction for the rest of the tournament, please remember if you do enjoy the video to like, subscribe if you're new around here and leave a comment. We will get back to each and every one of you and we do really appreciate all the support we get and it does really help out the channel. So now that that's out of the way, without further ado, here are my predictions for the round of 16 of the African Cup of Nations 2023 or 24, whatever year it is. Enjoy. So starting off with the top of the draw, I think Nigeria will beat Cameroon. It will be a close game. It might even go to extra time or penalties, but I think Nigeria will just scrape this one. And the next fixture along leaves us with Angola, who I think have done really well in the tournament so far and could even be a dark horse to go a bit further than expected. I think they'll come through this test against Namibia with relative ease and they'll safely go through within 90 minutes. Cape Verde, another team that have done really well in this tournament, and Mauritania have not done bad themselves, but I think Cape Verde will edge this one in 90 minutes also. And then the bottom of the draw, that leaves you with Morocco, one of the hot favourites. I think they are the team in the top half of the draw to beat, and they'll get through this with no trouble at all, 2 or 3-0 against South Africa. And moving on to the bottom half of the draw now, we've got Mali versus Burkina Faso. This will be a really close game, really hard to pick a winner here. I think it could even be a high-scoring draw and go to extra time and penalties, but I'll back Mali to just edge this one. Then you've got Senegal, 3 wins out of 3 against the hosts, Ivory Coast, who, in my opinion, were very lucky to get through, winning 1 and losing 2 of their games. So I think this will go one way. It'll be Senegal progressing comfortably, Ivory Coast, the journey ends here. Egypt and Democratic Republic of Congo next. Both teams drew all 3 of their group stage games, so shock, this is going to be a draw. And Egypt again are going to scrape it in extra time or penalties. You will notice a theme as we go along here. Finally, you've got Equatorial Guinea against Guinea. Equatorial Guinea, really good performances in the group stage, and I think they're going to get I say shock win. They're not favoured to win this game, but I think they'll win this game because I think they've performed better during the tournament, so they'll make it through to the last 8. So in that last 8, this is all obviously hypothetical at the moment based on what I've predicted. I'll probably need to redo these anyway, as I'll probably have got some of them wrong, but we'll just run through how I think this tournament would go based on these fixtures. So I think Nigeria would beat Angola and Morocco would beat Cape Verde in the first 2 quarterfinals, and that would set up Senegal to beat Mali and Egypt would beat Equatorial Guinea, but again that would be on extra time or penalties, so that would bring us into the semi-finals where I think Morocco would beat Nigeria, and in a rematch of last tournament's final, Senegal will beat Egypt, but it'll be very comfortable. There'll be 2 or 3-0 in this one, and then that would set up Senegal versus Morocco in the final. Senegal with the chance to go back-to-back, but it'll be the North Africans, Morocco, that will win on this occasion and win the African Cup of Nations 2023.